For the function, find f of 0, f of negative x, negative f of x, and f of x plus h. All right, let's start with f of 0. So for f of 0, we simply plug in 0 for x. So we'll end up having 2 times 0 plus 3 over 3 times 0 minus 1. So remember, whatever appears here is what you place in where x is located, right? Just like we have an x here, and therefore we have an x there, and an x here, then whatever we put in this spot is going to be replaced here and here. All right, so let's go ahead and clean up this result then. 2 times 0 is 0, so we'll just have 3 over 3 times 0 is just 0, minus 1 is left standing, right? So these guys cancel out. Basically, we end up with 3 over negative 1, which of course is just negative 3. All right, let's try f of negative x. That means every place in the original function where we see an x, we replace it with negative x. So we'll have 2 times negative x plus 3 over 3 times negative x minus 1. Now, this negative can come out and multiply by the 2. So we'll end up having negative 2x plus 3 over negative 3x minus 1. So same thing, the negative multiplies by the 3, giving you negative 3x, right? And that's basically it. All right, let's look at f of x with a negative out in front, right? So what's negative f of x? Well, negative f of x just means that you multiply the entire function by a negative sign, right? So in other words, we'll have negative f of x basically being the same as negative 2x plus 3 over 3x minus 1. Now this negative is actually out in front of the fraction, so we can distribute it in as if it was a negative 1. And that means it'll basically be negative 2x minus 3, because it distributes, right? Negative 1 times 2 gives you negative 2x, and negative 1 times a positive 3 gives you negative 3. And on the bottom, remember this is like negative 1 over 1, so the bottom doesn't change, it just stays 3x minus 1. And so that's the same as negative f of x. And then the last one we're going to look at is f of x plus h. So once again, wherever you see an x in the original function, you're going to leave a little space, right? So we've left a space where all the x's used to be, and in the place of the x, we're going to put x plus h. So we'll have x plus h, x plus h. All right, and from there, it's just a matter of distributing and simplifying if possible. So 2 can distribute here to give you 2x, and then 2 times h gives you plus 2h, and we'll have plus 3. All of that will be over 3 times x, which is 3x, then 3 times h, which is just plus 3h, and then minus 1. This can't be simplified any further, so that's your answer.